Hello everybody, how excited are you? Dephemerember is here! Hooray! So it's time to take my prompt list out of the folder and see what's on as number 1, and it is opening. Now I don't know what was intended by that. I did wonder if it was a journal opening, and I've already done that, so I'm now going to do my first page for Dephemerember proper, and I'm going to put my prompt list aside because this is the pocket where the prompt list was, and my first page is going to be on the back of this. I started by sticking this lovely page from Lottie down, which gives a really good background for what I'm planning, and because it's an old book page, it's one of these that will very easily just file off. And I'm going to continue doing that, and I'll be right back. So there we go. I've filed all off the page, and now I'm ready for doing, oh no, I've got one more thing I want to do. I've got one of these single punches, and if you take off the bottom, it catches the bits usually, and slip it through, measure it up, you can just punch a hole, and I'm saving these up for something. So I'll punch these others up and I'll be right back. There we go. No bit of paper is ever wasted. So what I'm planning to do is I'll need to ink this page up. I need to think about if I want to do anything else in the background. I'm not 100% sure yet. I've cut out Big Ephy from the freebie that Barbara gave when she was doing her wee cushion, and I've also cut out from a bit of paper that Lottie gave me in my swap, very bright, and I've cut out a load of letters from that. Might use that later, might not. And what I'm going to do is basically, we've got the very first day, and all these letters make up idea, and what I'm going to do is there's 3 sets of the letters to make ideas, and I'm going to cut off Ephy's hat so that it's like his head's full of ideas, and they're now spilling out as we start Dephemerember. Be back in a bit. So this is what I'm aiming for. Ephy's head opening up and letting out all the ideas for the rest of Dephemerember. There's a wee cog. I've only got one of these. Okay, so I decided to use this stencil, and I've masked up the I'm not going to do it too, I still like to see the colours that Lottie had put on there. I'm just going to give it a bit of colour in crushed olive. I do like crushed olive. Yes, that's a bit better. Let's just do this bottom bit. I said I've masked off the pipe work because I didn't want that to come. I want to give it the effect of, see if I could just do a bit down there without getting it on everything. Just to get the effect that it's on the wall behind. Oh, that's worked. So put that back away. So we'll clean that brush off, and I'll go clean my stencil off and be right back. I've inked everything up and gotten a right mess and arranged everything, and I think now I'm just going to walk away and come back in. I'm going to clean up, I'm going to have a cup of coffee and come back and decide if it's finished or not. I'm not sure about this one single cog, but I only got one cog from Lottie. So I've had a cup of coffee and a think, and I've kind of done a few other things, and I think now it's going to just needs to be put back together again. I've embossed this cog because it was up in this very dark spot and that. I've used one of these, which is liquid chrome. Whoop, here you go. You get it from car places. It's what people use to touch up the chrome on their car. Actually, I've just used a little bit in various places just to kind of give it a bit more zing. And I've also used rusty hinge embossing glaze on Ephy's hat. I've decided that ideas is going to go down that. That's like, they're still just about forming, not quite there yet. And we've got Ephy here, and I've put a net, he's got a net in his hand, threaded it through, and it'll go underneath that hand like that. And we're going to put one set of the letters of ideas in there. So he's caught those ideas. And then there's going to be another set of ideas that are still just not quite fully out of his head yet, but starting to peek out. I'm going to now stick it all up, and I'll be back once I've done that. Here we are back. I've finished sticking it in, and I've dated it the 1st of December, the first of our Dephemerember proper pages. It's not really ephemera, I suppose, seeing I've already stuck it totally to a page. But anyway, we've got the ideas are still forming. We've got the ideas that are coming out of the opening of Ephy's head and all the wonders that are inside there. And we've got the ideas that are caught in Ephy's net down the bottom here. I love how the chrome pens worked well, picking out these bits and just tying in, and this cog which I embossed. It was really fun to do. Bit of a stretch of my brain to work out what to do for opening, but here is opening for Dephemerember 2023. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see some of the things that you've created for today as well. And bye for now. Take care. Keep crafting.